नमस्कार दोस्तों। कहानी हम सब की में आप सबका प्यार भरा स्वागत है। कैसे हैं आप लोग? उम्मीद करता हूं अच्छे होंगे, अच्छे ही रहना। दोस्तों, पिछली बार हमने आपसे कहा था कि पार्ट 3 में हम गोपीनाथ सर के 2 नए अवतार देखेंगे। तो पहला अवतार तो आज आप ये देखेंगे जहां पर गोपीनाथ जी ने अपने एक ड्रीम के बारे में बात की है और इस ड्रीम को लेकर उनके क्या कंसर्न्स है इसके बारे में बात की है। और दूसरे अवतार में गोपीनाथ जी एक क्रांतिकारी के रूप में हमें दिखेंगे और वहां पर भी कितना सारा संघर्ष उन्होंने किया इसके बारे में गोपीनाथ जी हमें बताएंगे। तो हम जब गोपीनाथ जी से बात कर रहे थे और गोपीनाथ जी ने हमें अपनी गाड़ी के बारे में बताया था, अपनी मूवमेंट के बारे में बताया था, तो हम भी काफी इंट्रीग्ड थे। और जब हमने उनके मूवमेंट के बारे में पूछा तो इनिशियली तो उनके चेहरे पर काफी रौनक थी, लेकिन अचानक से ये जो रौनक थी ये एक कंसर्न में तब्दील हो गई। और जब हमने उनसे पूछा कि वो क्या कंसर्न था तो उन्होंने हमें ये बताया।
In India, there is no company manufacturing cars for handicap. Even today, no company manufactures a car for handicap. You have to buy one and then modify it.
तो ये था गोपीनाथ जी का कंसर्न कि इंडिया में फिजिकली डिसेबल्ड लोगों के लिए कोई कार मैन्युफैक्चर ही नहीं हो रही है। कितनी बड़ी मुसीबत थी ये। लेकिन समझने वाली बात यह है कि ऐसी मुसीबत में अब फिर से गोपीनाथ जी की हेल्प किसने की? दोस्तों, ये फिर से वही इंसान है जो फिजियोथेरापिस्ट थे गोपीनाथ जी के, वही फिर आए गोपीनाथ जी की मदद करने के लिए। हालांकि वो एक फिजियोथेरापिस्ट है, उनका काम ये नहीं था, लेकिन फिर भी वो जानते थे कि गोपीनाथ जी जैसे फिजिकली डिसेबल्ड लोगों के जीवन में एक कार होने से कितना बड़ा फर्क हो सकता है, कितनी उन्हें मदद मिल सकती है। और इसीलिए विनोद अब्राहम जी, जो कि उनके फिजियोथेरापिस्ट थे, उन्होंने बहुत सारी गोपीनाथ जी की मदद की। तो वो कैसे की, आइए गोपीनाथ जी से सुनते हैं।
The best part is 1996 when we had a program and bought a car. Before that only he used to write to all the ministers, chief minister, prime minister, in the heavy industries minister, youth service minister. So he used to, after buying the car, he used to go to all mechanics and all to get ideas of modifying. Finally, in a crude way, he modified it and then brought it back to me. Now, every day morning 6 o'clock he comes, lifts me and puts me in the car, goes to the stadium, Mangala Stadium area. He used to hit me when I do a mistake. With one hand, accelerator, brake, clutch and all, leaving the steering gear. And then brought me fit. He went to the RTO office to get a license for this car. RTO said, sorry, this is not roadworthy. Automobile wise, this technique is very crude and this has got so many defects and all. He said, sir, why don't you sit with me? I'll drive and show you. He put the RTO in the car, went around the city, and then brought it back. Then he said, RTO again. He tried, he couldn't move an inch. It is very difficult. He said, no, you are not going to drive. No, Gopinath is going to drive. Get Gopinath here. Here they had many reasons. Our road transport commissioner was a friend of mine in the law college. After coming to Mangalore, I did, to waste time, I did SGM college LLB. So there he was my friend. So he was the road transport commissioner there in Bangalore. So he gave a special order to give it. Now I am everywhere on the road with a car. And modifying the car, one day he said, I'm going back. He is from Coimbatore. I'm going back to Coimbatore. Why don't you drop me at the railway station? I said, yes. No, initially before that, after handing over the car to me, every day afternoon I used to be shifted to the car. I used to drive and go to, I have left the flat because it was on the second floor. We are in a rented house far away. I used to drive slowly and go there, and somebody used to help me to get down. One day, it had a crude way of the scooter accelerator connection to the steering, and we are driving. It broke half the way. I was stuck. I don't know. I was desperately searching for my phone to call the mechanic. I see my physio behind me in the scooter. Every day he used to follow me. I never knew for the first 6 days that he was coming behind me to see whether I am able to drive properly and nothing untoward happens on the road. Such a wonderful person. Wonderful person. You don't find such physiotherapy. And the car was selected for National Award for rehabilitating handicapped people. And they asked us to take report in Delhi. He said, "You want? Ask your IIT or engineering college here, national, are those mechanical professors to come and see. We have no leave. We have a vehicle is not that good, brand new vehicle to drive up to Delhi and come." And he rejected it. The citation and the cash price is that I don't know. If you want, you come here and see. Anybody else would have taken it as a credit, done something to reach there. He could have. He would do it. There are days when my close relatives got married, and I used to tell him, next Sunday is marriage. Don't worry, sir. He comes. We both pack up, drive, all attend every function, Kerala, and come back. How many times? This is my fourth car.
Okay.
Somebody very desperately.
So there are no standards.
No, what they have done is 2 years back, they have found out a mechanic in Bangalore, Galaxy Automobile Work in Bangalore. And the rule is anybody who wants to modify a car in Karnataka must take it there and modify it only through them. We find it difficult to run here. How do I take the car to Bangalore? And there is some politics. But I fought against it, so many representatives. But I will not. I have got a mechanic here, is a mechanical engineer. He certifies roadworthiness. You see, in my case, as a special case, they give it. But others, when they go, it's very difficult. So I do what I do is, when it's a very desperate need, are you ready to buy this car? Brand new, it has run only. Even this is 1980 November registration. I have run only 5,000 kilometers. Hey, hey, 2018, sorry, 2018, very few, very few kilometers, 5,000, 6,000 kilometers. Because of my medical problem, I have not driven. Otherwise, come good offer, I sell it. I get a new car and then modify it. The mechanics also know what to do. Now I find there are many people who approach me how to modify the car. Even yesterday I had a call how to modify a scooter into a three-wheeler. The procedure is very tough. Car modification now is extremely difficult. You have to take the brand new car or second-hand car, produce it before the RTO, and tell him that nothing has been modified. Then get his permission to modify based on the medical certificate from the DMO. And then once you modify it, bring it back to the RTO. He will have to certify that it's roadworthy and is in good condition. In many of the cases, he rejects it. Mine is the first one to be modified, and I am on the road. After that, people come to me, and the best thing I do is the second-hand cars. I also run. I offer them for a good price my car, so they can skip this procedure.
Oh, yes.
So I give, and when I go with the car, RTO will give me because I already have a license, permission. Can I see the car? Yes, come. One day I asked the car RTO to sit. No, new fellow, new man. He came and said, "Can I see the car?" Usually you should come up, but we are handicapped. That's why I have come down. I said, "Okay, sir." I said, "No, no, no. Let me try." I got down with the help of an agent onto the wheelchair. 1 inch he couldn't move. He said, "Agudilla." He did not. Again, I had to call Bangalore people, put pressure on him. I said, "You come, I'll show you how I drive." I have come all the way driving. And all these years, there were very good brake RTOs. I don't go through the normal way now. Wait for the RTO to come. Where he parks, I wait. And when he comes only from the car, I scream, "Sir, can I have a word with you?" what is it? They come near me, say, this is the condition. I can't get down and come up because staircase is no lift. To inspect the Gadi, if you can. Yes, they sit with me. I take them around the city, busy city town, come back, and there are people, sir, why don't you come down for a cup of coffee? He orders all those people, doubly, and then renew my license.
दोस्तों, जो लोग फिजिकली डिसेबल्ड हैं उनके लिए गाड़ियां क्यों नहीं बनती है, क्या डिफिकल्टी है इसमें, ये हमारी समझ में तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं आ रहा है। गोपीनाथ जी को कितनी मेहनत करनी पड़ी, कितनी जद्दोजहद करनी पड़ी गाड़ी को मॉडिफाई करके आरटीओ में रजिस्टर करने के लिए। इस बात ने हमें यह सोचने पर मजबूर कर दिया कि जैसे हम लोग हैं, फिजिकली फिट हैं, हम चाहे जितनी गाड़ियां खरीद ले, रजिस्टर करा ले, गाड़ियां चला ले, हमें तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होती, तो इनके लिए इतने रिस्ट्रिक्शंस क्यों, इनके लिए गाड़ियां क्यों नहीं बनती है। एक तो नियति ने वैसे भी उनका मूवमेंट रिस्ट्रिक्ट कर दिया है, और उसके साथ साथ अब अगर वो चाहें कि अपनी गाड़ी वो खुद चला सके तो वो भी नहीं कर पाते, क्योंकि इतने सारे रिस्ट्रिक्शंस, ना कोई कानून है ना कोई कायदा है जहां पर वो रजिस्टर कर सके और गाड़ी फिजिकली डिसेबल्ड के लिए ही बनी हो वैसी कोई गाड़ी खरीद सके, क्योंकि बनती नहीं है। दोस्तों, आज मैं आप सभी लोगों से, सभी दर्शकों से यह अपील करना चाहता हूं कि हमारे जितने भी कॉन्टैक्ट्स है, चाहे वो कॉन्टैक्ट हमारे एनजीओ में हो, मिनिस्ट्री में हो, ऑटोमोबाइल मैन्युफैक्चरर के साथ हो, या किसी भी ऐसी संस्था के साथ हो जो इस क्रांति में हमारी मदद कर सके, उन तक हम जरूर पहुंचे और हम ये करें कि हमारे देश में भी ऐसी गाड़ियां बने जो कि स्पेशली फिजिकली चैलेंज जो लोग हैं उन्हीं के लिए बनी हो। दोस्तों, उन्हें भी हक है इंडिपेंडेंट होने का, और सिर्फ मूवमेंट के लिए या घूमने फिरने के लिए नहीं, बल्कि इनसे उनकी कमाई का एक जरिया भी बन सकता है। तो मैं फिर से आप सभी लोगों से यह अपील करूंगा कि इस क्रांति में आप भी जुड़े, हमारा साथ दें। आज से हम एक नया मूवमेंट स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं, हैशटैग कार मैन्युफैक्चरर फॉर डिसेबल्ड। आप इस हैशटैग को आपके सोशल मीडिया पर प्रमोट करें और हमारे इस ट्विटर कैंपेन में हमारा साथ दें। दोस्तों, इट्स वेरी हार्टनिंग फॉर मी टू शेयर दिस विथ यू कि आज जब हम गोपीनाथ जी से बात कर रहे थे तो गोपीनाथ जी ने हमसे कहा था कि आज भी स्टेरॉइड लेकर के बैठे थे और हमारे साथ बात कर रहे थे, लेकिन अपनी इस गाड़ी को लेकर गोपीनाथ जी इतने पैशनेट थे, तो उन्होंने हमें नीचे ले जा करके वो गाड़ी हमें दिखाई और हमें उस गाड़ी में बिठा करके एक छोटा सा राउंड भी लिया। तो आइए दोस्तों, देखते हैं किस तरह से गोपीनाथ जी ने अपनी गाड़ी हमें दिखाई।
It's an auto transmission car which is modified to hand controls. The accelerator and the brake is connected to with two extra rods to the hand. So I don't be using both the legs. I comfortably use my right hand for accelerator and brake and the left hand for the full steering turn. And very comfortably I've been driving for the last 26 years in Bangalore City. From the accelerator and from the brake, I've taken two rods up to suit my hand controls, and I work on those two things. And is the right hand is on the accelerator and brake always, and the left hand is on the knob which is on the steering wheel, which I can't leave. Throughout, I have to be with that on the hand. And comfortably, all these years I have been driving through the street without any problem. Because it is without removing anything, it is connected like this. The mechanics from the showroom, when they come, they will be driving with the leg. My children, emergency, if they have to go and get me something, accelerate and brake, you can, like a normal car, you can use it without. And anytime I want to dismantle it, there are two nuts and bolts, I can dismantle. The car is a normal car. The advantage of getting it registered as an invalid carriage license is Karnataka government does not impose road tax. Totally free from road tax.
Right, right. So it is just these two, which is the additional,
Additional,
the
that's all.
accelerator and
That's
the
all.
brake
So my
extension.
I
You don't think you can sit and
I can,
now I can't.
Oh,
Ready? Push. It's irritating. Not yet. Not yet. Come, fill again. Let's form.
ah, hmm.
Okay, push not wake up. Push not. Out. Again. One day. Yes. Yes. This is my accelerator. My accelerator. This is my brake. And then I use the steering wheel with the left hand. And all throughout, I will be driving with these two fingers. These two fingers, one on the accelerator or two on the brake. In the way, I reverse and the gate is open. I take
Right,
it to the road.
right. वाह। तो ये तो थी गोपीनाथ जी की अपनी कार को लेकर स्ट्रगल। लेकिन इसके बाद गोपीनाथ जी ने जो हमारे साथ शेयर किया है, वो सारी बातें सुनकर मुझे तो बहुत गुस्सा आ गया था, और मेरा यह मानना है कि जब आप सुनेंगे तो आपको भी उतना ही गुस्सा आएगा। तो चलिए देखते हैं गोपीनाथ जी ने हमारे साथ क्या शेयर किया।
I have there are auto drivers and all who misbehave to me on the road. I am directed to go slowly. Why are you going so slow? Why are you not giving? I said RTO has said not more than 30 kilometers inside the city. Then why can't you go? I got wild and then he blocked my car and then came and shouted at me. I said, look, I can't. Why can't you sit at home? Immediately note down the number, go to the RTO office and complain. Next day he will be here. Sir, Appaito, please withdraw the complaint. I said, no. What you have done is a serious crime. If you have done to me, you have done it to 101 people. Absolutely, I'm not. Make them fight. Sir, I'll do one thing, sir. I have got 2, 3 already cases in the RTO office. I'll I'll give you the fine amount. You pay and release my documents. I'll do. That I'll do, but you have to pay. You'll have to pay, I make them pay. The worst is my doctor, I said he wanted to go home and asked me to drop me, come with me. Physio. Railway station, and I was coming out to the nearest road. Suddenly, a sub-inspector and a constable, they were checking vehicles. The constable asked me to slow down. Sub-inspector was a little away. I stopped. I asked what? Sir, ಅದು one way ಅಂತ. From the railway station. I said, I'm here for the last so many years. You can show me a board there anywhere saying that it's one way. Every other day they change the routes. No, it is one way. Suddenly, when I was looking back, I found long distance buses which are going to Udupi, Kollur temples and all. They go to pick up people from the railway stations, people coming from Kerala. So they 2-3 buses were coming from the same route. I called him. See that? He had nothing to say. I immediately noted down the name of the bus and the route to which they had come. By that time, he finished the checking of the vehicle in Brno, and constable said, Saab is calling you. I said, I can't. He wants to let him come. Why? He said. I said, I have no legs. By mistake, I committed a mistake. Without thinking, I said, I have no legs. He got angry. He came up to my car. I was very furious. I put the glass down and then said, I can't walk. He put his head inside and saw the legs. Nothing, no extra fitting and all, like other amputated legs and all. He asked me. So I lifted like this, dropped both the legs, and told him, you can cut and take this part of the body. I have no sensation. I will not. I can't get down and walk. I have a wheelchair. If I have to come there, you will have to lift, open the dick, bring the wheelchair, lift me and put me in that, then I will come. Then also he was very angry because I did not go to him. I said, what is the complaint? It's one way. I said, bus, this one, this one. He was not ready to leave me. These just now came, I got proof. Your constable, I have noted down his name. He is the one who is a witness for it. He wouldn't say anything, he said documents. Throughout India, we have got a license given for handicapped people who modify the vehicle into hand control. That the name of the license is invalid carriage license. It sounds very odd, invalid carriage, not the person. And I have a sticker on my car, front and back, you can see there, invalid carriage. He took my RC book, red capital letters, invalid, next line carriage. He thought the due date is over and then the document is invalid. He said he doesn't know the name. He's a traffic police. This is the name given to the car which is modified by handicapped people. Maybe I am the only one using it. I am the only one having the sticker. There are 2 others now in Mangalore and they don't put the sticker. They are a better polio people. They can get down anywhere and then move around. Police concept telling me, traffic police sub-inspector telling me, invalid carriage means I don't know. Then I explained to him how the name has come. ಆಯ್ತಪ್ಪ ಹೋಗಿ ಅಂತ finally he left. So there are occasions to smile, laugh and cheer and enjoy on the road also. I have a railway station where parking for handicapped is marked there. I don't, one man army fighting. I go there, call the station master, tell him this place is meant for handicapped. There are people who park there because if you park there, you don't have to pay the parking charges. And I go once in a while there, click photos, call the station master, give a complaint, bring the police, see that those vehicles are punished. Not only there, the Mangalore town hall was getting renovated after so many years, 80, 90 years with a big amount of so many crores, 1.8 crores. There was I used to go for functions and activity there. I have to be lifted. There is no ramp there. When I went, it was a team of 6, 7 engineers, and the gunman, senior most engineer, was a little prudent. I called on somebody and said, "Can I talk to so and so engineer?" He wouldn't come. He said, "No, wait, I am in the hot sun." And they were having their discussion. I had a student there who was a part of this construction. He only told me, "Construction is going on, you want ramp, now only you tell." So what I did is I looked the side that there were so many cars there on all the sides. I found out this engineer's car, drove and then kept it behind blocking it. So that when he goes, before that he'll have to say, "You remove," he'll have to say. It's in the compound of the town hall. He came. He came and then asked me, "What is it?" I said, "I have come to request you to have a ramp for us." "No, no, no, it has spoiled the entire that of the town hall. It is already finished. That, this and that. Next week we are handing over and all." Immediately I went back to my general physician doctor who's supporting me for all these fighting. He called up the DC. DC was also very good to me. Said, "I will do it," he said. I went so many times to, I got paper cuttings even now with me. And finally, they agreed to give me a ramp from the ground to the veranda. Half, three-fourth, 90% done. I get a call from the engineer. "Sir, please come and see whether it suits you, your need." I went there. I go, most of these cases, railway station, and then I go with the press people only. Photograph next day, then only it will work. My talking, nothing will work. So they clicked a photo. I took a friend of mine. He took me over the ramp and then pushing. That photo I clicked. And a big article came. Uh, Town hall is now user friendly for handicapped people. They can have their programs. And finally, when I went for a function, inaugural function, DC was there. Everyone was there. I went up to the front row. All fixed chairs. I cannot. DC came straight away, wished me, and then went on to the stage to inaugurate. It was a program for the handicapped people. As soon as he got onto the stage, he looked at me and said, come up, come up." I said, "Because I am in close contact with him." I said, "Not now." "No, you come up," he said. So I asked 3 volunteers to lift me. "No, ramp." I said, "I'll tell you." They lifted me and put me on the stage. He again came to me. I said, "I'll talk to you after the function. Let the function go." Then he said, "You light the lamp." "I have been lighting the lamp, inaugural lighting of the lamp." "No, I won't do it. You do it," I said. He compelled me to do it. And then at the end of the program, he ordered the chief engineer and 2 other junior engineers, "Stay back. All others out of the stage." Gopinath also come. "What's your problem?" Said, "They have given me another ramp from the ground to the stage." I asked them for the stage. Their wheelchair wouldn't even pass. Just for the DC's order, I asked the DC, without that I will not allow them to inaugurate. He said. They went and reported that ramps are ready. So DC gave the permission. I took him and said, "See, how do I come?" He immediately issued notices to everybody to remake it and then see that wheelchairs are all going through conveniently. Very good cooperation I got from the DC. Immediately when the ramp was modified, when I couldn't go, first half the way I had to come back after the function. Next day, paper report, because with the DC, my reporters were there. I read this. Next day, the renovated town hall is not user friendly for handicapped people. Big article on that. That's enough for that.
देख तेरे संसार की हालत क्या हो गई भगवान, कितना बदल गया इंसान। क्या समाज में कुछ लोग स्पाइनलेस हो चुके हैं? गोपीनाथ जी की तो हालत कुछ ऐसी है कि फिजिकली रीढ़ की हड्डी टूट चुकी है, लेकिन कुछ लोग मेंटली और स्पिरिचुअली पैरालाइज्ड हो चुके हैं। ये कैसा व्यवहार था? हमें जागरूक होने की जरूरत है। हमें ऐसे व्यवहार का कड़ा विरोध करना चाहिए। जब भी कभी हम देखें कि कहीं समाज में इस तरह की बातें हो रही है या इस तरह का व्यवहार हो रहा है, तो हमें इनको रोकना चाहिए और अगर जरूरत पड़े तो इनके अगेंस्ट कंप्लेंट भी करनी चाहिए। इन्हें इनकी सजा जरूर मिलनी चाहिए। क्यों कुछ लोग फिजिकली डिसेबल्ड को अपने से अलग समझते हैं? क्यों हम एक ऐसा समाज नहीं बना सकते जहां पर इंक्लूसिविटी हो और सभी एक साथ मिलजुल कर रहे? हम अपने बच्चों को भी समझाएं that they become more sensitive towards people with physical disabilities। दोस्तों, आइए साथ मिलकर एक ऐसे समाज का निर्माण करें जहां लोग आपस में प्रेम से मिलजुल कर रहे हैं। और आखिर में दोस्तों, हमने गोपीनाथ जी से एक गुजारिश की कि वो हम सभी दर्शकों के लिए एक संदेश दें। चलिए सुनते हैं क्या संदेश है गोपीनाथ जी का हम सब के लिए।
In this condition, if I become a philosopher, I don't think people will accept it. But never give up. Never give up. Never give up. There will be a way, a solution for everything, every problem. If not, like people who are able to physically fit and move around, even in this condition, if I can drive, if I can go and teach for 17 years, if I can go to a sports ground and be a part of everything, then it's possible for everyone. Don't give up. Don't give up. Never give up. And people recognize you when you sincerely take up all your energy and health, and then they come to your help. They said, we understand. We'll do it. We are there for you. My message is, this is not the end of the life.
Absolutely.
This is not the end of the life.
Absolutely.
If this route is closed, there will be other routes open. Venture through that and be courageous. Nothing will happen to you. Nothing will. Come what may.
Gopinath sir, we thank you for giving us the opportunity to come and talk to you. You sparing so much time for us, and I don't know what to say, but we are going back very much inspired. So thank you so much, Gopinath sir, for talking to us.
Thank you very much for taking all the trouble and coming here and covering the program.
It was our pleasure, Gopinath sir. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
दोस्तों, गोपीनाथ जी के साथ हमने कुछ ही घंटे बिताए, लेकिन मानो ऐसा लगा जैसे गोपीनाथ जी के साथ हमने उनकी पूरी जिंदगी जी ली। और ऐसे कई मोमेंट्स आए जहां पर हम बहुत भावुक हो गए थे, और मेरा मानना है कि शायद आपने भी वही महसूस किया होगा। दोस्तों, हमारी इस जर्नी में आप हमारा साथ दीजिए। जो मूवमेंट की हमने बात की है, हैशटैग कार मैन्युफैक्चरर फॉर डिसेबल्ड, इसमें आपका सहयोग दीजिए। हम तो जितने हो सकते हैं प्रयत्न करेंगे ही, लेकिन आपके साथ से ये मूवमेंट और भी मजबूत हो जाएगी। एंड लेट्स बी मोर सेंसिटिव टुवर्ड्स द फिजिकली डिसेबल्ड। दोस्तों, आपको याद होगा गोपीनाथ जी ने कहा था, जब वो अपने एक्सीडेंट के बारे में बात कर रहे थे और रीढ़ की हड्डी डैमेज होने की बात कर रहे थे, तो उन्होंने कहा था कि इसके बाद उनकी धर्मपत्नी ही उनकी रीढ़ की हड्डी बन गई थी। तो हमें यह लगा कि हमें उनसे भी बात करनी चाहिए और उनकी कहानी भी हमें सुननी चाहिए। तो अगला पार्ट जो होगा, वहां हम गोपीनाथ जी की धर्मपत्नी मिसेस बम्बिना चिन्नम्मा के साथ बात करने वाले हैं। तो बने रहिए हमारे साथ। आज का हमारा वीडियो जरूर लाइक कीजिए, अपने दोस्तों के साथ शेयर कीजिए, और अभी तक यदि सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो हमारे इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब भी कर दीजिए। बहुत जल्द फिर मिलेंगे आपसे हमारी बातचीत जो कि मिसेस गोपीनाथ से होने वाली है, उसे लेकर। तब तक के लिए हमारे मूवमेंट को सपोर्ट करते रहिए। नमस्कार।